Hey Lisa, how's it going? Let's get right into this. This is the situational motivation scale for my first one. So I'm doing my deadlift PR from a week ago for that. Been preparing that for 3 months now. Did a strength training program. It helped. I've been training on my own, and I just wanted to see how close I am to my goal of 500 pounds. And I hit 475, and I jumped from 440. So felt really, really good to do that. I was nervous going into it, but I just worked through my nerves and just got myself in the right headspace, and just did a little self-talk and visualization, and just was able to work through my emotions, run out my nerves, and just steel myself for that one moment. In terms of the situational motivational scale, I think it's very strong in the sense that you can exactly pinpoint why you do an activity and just the underlying reason for physical activity and physical literacy in an individual, such as questions like, I feel like I must do this, I feel happy, I find it interesting, stuff like that. I found it weak in the sense that it didn't take into account physical and cognitive domains, just solely emotional, but it did really good at the emotional. And a lot of the questions overlapped with one another. You could probably boil it down from 6 questions from the 17. And yeah, it connects to physical literacy, right into the motivation aspect, in that it identifies that you have the responsibility to engage in physical activity and that you find it interesting and whatnot. For the physical activity enjoyment scale, I did a dunk/jump session. I found that scale was really good for just my short-term enjoyment. Like, did I like it? Did I feel bored? Did I find it pleasurable? Was it energizing? Like, very short-term, like how I felt in the spur of the moment, rather than like a long-term, like the situational motivational scale. It was good at identifying what you were doing and putting it in a quantitative manner. And it was kind of scattered because there's like good and bad on both sides. So you can't just run right through it. So you kind of have to think about how you answer it, because you have to read to make sure what side is which you're putting on the scale, which I found was a strength and a weakness, because in terms of organization, the scale wasn't that good, but it forced me to read the scale and make sure I was answering the right side. It connects to physical literacy because it takes into account face value of enjoyment, which is a key aspect of physical literacy, which is that, again, motivation aspect, short-term side of things. And during the dunk session, I felt I did it because it's been a long time since I've done one, and I wanted to see where I was standing at. And it's just good practice because it's something I've always really found interesting, and I just love jumping. So it was my best session I've ever had. My physical ability was all there. My technical coordination wasn't all there, but that's because I haven't done it in a while. But I just felt really, really good and felt a sense of accomplishment afterwards, and that I knew my training is going good. So for the perceived physical literacy instrument, I just did a regular day at the gym. So I did like squats and overhead press and just like a bunch of compound movements, because that's what I've been training for football. So I was feeling good because I had a bunch of assignments and it was a good stress reliever. I was thinking about other people to work out with, because there was other people that I told I would work out with them, but I needed to take time to do this. I was thinking about football prep, because that's why I was doing those compound lifts. And I was thinking about where I would be if I continued doing this. Like if I hit a 405-pound squat in 6 months, right? Strong in the sense that it hits all 4 domains: cognitive, physical, emotional, and social. Good for outdoors and good reflection of your physical literacy progress. The outdoor point I found was weak because it was just thrown in there, and it was just really, really strange. Like, it's good if you're in an outdoor setting, but besides that, it doesn't really relate to like a gym session or something like that. I feel like it was solely outdoor scale by itself would be good. Connects to the PL because it gets you to reflect on your PL journey with questions like self-evaluation for health, self-management, do you see the benefit in sports health, stuff like that, and just gets you to reflect on your PL journey and 4 domains. And yeah, that's it.